I'm Jared Falk, and today I'm going to teach you those beginner broken 16th note fills. Now, what do I mean by broken? Broken just means they're not the constant 16th notes. You know, you've all learned this fill. So I want to get away from the kind of like the non-stop Y50 stuff and just start breaking up. And all we're going to do is we're going to add rests and we're going to add in different note values that will create those rests, okay? So just take a look at the sheet music, and if you guys haven't checked out any of the note value stuff or any of the rest stuff, you've got to check that out. It's going to make reading this sheet music a heck of a lot easier. So let's look at exercise number one. Number one, we just got 2 16th notes, 1 E, and then an 8th note, which is the same as 2 16th notes. We got 1 E and. Now that's our rhythm throughout this whole fill. So we're basically breaking it up and we're leaving a rest on the of each count. So 1 E and, 2 E and, 3 E and, 4 E and. And I like this one because when you get to the 4 E and, you have 1 16th note break, so you can just come back up and just beat the crap out of the cymbals. All right? Let me try it for you guys. I'm going to do it really slowly at 60 beats per minute. So you can start moving that around the kit and then actually start to split up that rhythm. Right now we're obviously keeping it on the 1 E in, 2 E in, 3 E in, 4 E in. And each of those counts are staying on a specific drum. As you get into the intermediate lesson within this same kind of category or the same topic, you're going to be experimenting and moving it around a little bit more. So first learn this rhythm and it's going to get easier and easier. All right, now let's play it faster. I'm going to do it at a $1.20. Show you how it sounds a little bit faster. Exercise number 2, we're going to be breaking up a little bit different way, and we're going to be taking a break on the E of each count. So we got 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a 1. That's the rhythm, and we're just going to move it starting on the snare, high tom, mid tom, low tom. Here we go, 60 beats. One thing I want to mention is the sticking that I'm choosing to do in both of these fills. Right now I'm going right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, crash. Okay? Now some people are more of a fan of always alternating. So right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now you can do that too if you want. You're still going to end up with the right hand on the crash. It might feel a little bit more awkward moving it down the drums. That's why I just like to keep my right hand on all the eighth notes, the 1, the and, 2 and, 3 and, 4 and then my left hand just fills it in. 1, so that sounds really, really cool. So let's do it at 120. Hear how it sounds fast. And the final one is gonna completely start to screw with our head and twist your brain around. And that's just basically, we're leaving out all the eighth notes, all the 1, the and, the 2, and 3, and 4, and we're only playing on the 16 notes. And so one way to do this, if you want, is to actually just play a single stroke roll, like 1 E-enda, 2 E-enda, 3 E-enda, 4 E-enda, and then move your left hand on the drums and leave your right hand on your leg. And this is how it'll sound. I will not be held responsible for any bruising that you do to your leg, okay? So if it's hurting, stop doing it. Don't blame me because you beat the crap out of your leg and have a big bruise, all right? Eventually you should be able to get it to the point where you don't necessarily have to have this, I call them the training wheels, on anymore. You can just take the training wheels off and you can either just do it alternating hands or you can just do it with one hand down the drums. But for now I'm just gonna play it at 60 beats per minute and I'm gonna alternate my sticking. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Here we go. So there's some broken 16th note fills. Now what you can do to create your own is simply just start mixing up different counts. So take the count from beat 1 and take count 1 and mix that with the count 2 from beat 2 and then mix that with count 3 from beat 3 and then mix in beat number 1, count 3. And there you have a completely different groove. So I know I only gave you 3 exercises because we're trying to keep these videos a little bit shorter, under like the 15-minute mark. I think we have some that are up almost 25 minutes now, and that's just getting a little bit too long. So try and keep them a little shorter for you. But you guys can literally, you can take these 3 concepts and make them into millions. And that's not even a joke. I'm not even just throwing out a big number to impress you. You could literally turn this into millions of different concepts or millions of different fills. All right? So after this, you can move on to the intermediate video. But thanks so much for watching. I'll see you very soon. Da 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 da